2, 3, fire!
Knights, Vikings, Samurai, Woolen, Outlander, 4. What is up to all the two warriors of For Honor? My name is Miguel, and guess what, guys? We have a whole bunch of stuff to talk about what's happening this week in For Honor. We have ourselves, of course, the return of the Extra XP Week Fest, and also the return of the Reigning Inferno Throwback event. So let's not waste some more time, and let's go ahead and talk about it. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is we have ourselves a new challenge in For Honor. It's going to be going on for January 13th all the way to January 16th. And the name of this new challenge is called the Premonition, and this is be the faction with the most Inferno Dominion matches completed, and the winning faction gets 4 XP tickets. And the next thing we're going to talk about is we have ourselves a new arcade quest in For Honor, and it's going to be going on for January 12th all the way to January 19th. And the name of this new arcade quest is called the Black Prior's Supremacy. And for the people who do not know, in order for you to go ahead and play the arcade mode in For Honor, you have to own the Marching Fire DLC. If you do not own that, you have to own the complete edition of For Honor. If you do not own any of those 2 editions, you have to have a friend that actually does have those 2 editions, and he can go ahead and invite you to a game, and both of you guys go ahead and play the arcade mode together. Awesome. Now the next thing that we're going to talk about is we also have, of course, the return of everybody's favorite, the Extra XP Week Fest, and it's going to be going on for January 12th all the way to January 19th. Now for the people who do not know what this is, it's basically double XP in For Honor for a whole week. And for the people who do not know, in For Honor, it takes some time to go ahead and level up your character and also get them up to a new rep, which is basically prestige in For Honor. So if anybody has been having trouble leveling up your characters, take advantage of this Extra XP Week Fest, because this actually comes rare. We usually get the double XP Week Fest on weekend for a couple of days, but this right here is actually a full week of double XP. So take advantage of this week before it goes away on January 19th. So awesome. And the next thing that we're going to talk about is, of course, we have also the return of the Reigning Inferno Throwback event. And for the people who have not seen the trailer for this event, here we go. So yeah, guys, that right there is the trailer for, of course, the Reigning Inferno event. The first time that this event actually came out was actually in 2018, and then it came back again towards the end of year 5, season 1, and now it's back again. So really awesome. And this time I'm able to go ahead and talk about this event, because before I wasn't able to, because I wasn't doing any YouTube videos at that time in 2021. So yeah, because that's when, you know, the pandemic happened, and that's, you know, I was dealing with some stuff with work. So yeah, things were a little bit crazy in 2021 and in 2020. So yeah, and that's when I had to go ahead and take a break from YouTube for a little bit. So yeah, actually not for a little bit, I took a break for about 2 years and a half. Actually no, a year and a half, because the pandemic happened like in, what was it, like in March is when it happened? Yeah, kind of like, yeah, like in March, that's when it happened. So yeah, it was like a year and a half and 2 months. I had to go ahead and take a break from YouTube because real life stuff was happening. Ugh, not good. But yeah, guys, so like I said, the Reigning Inferno Throwback event is going on for January 12th all the way to January 19th. And, you know, we have ourselves, of course, a limited time event game mode, which is, of course, the Inferno Dominion. A bit of a twist on Dominion. Some event items, and also event weapons. So really awesome. So let's go ahead and talk about it. So let's go and talk about some of the items that you'll be able to go ahead and purchase, you know, in this event. So let's go ahead and talk about the first thing, which is of course the Illustrious outfit. We do have ourselves, of course, the Reigning Inferno Illustrious outfit on sale, and the regular price was actually 20,000 steel, but you'll be able to go ahead and get it at a discount with 13,000 steel. Now, if you guys want to go ahead and know, is this item right here a limited time? No, this item is actually gonna be staying in For Honor because this item has always been in For Honor ever since the first time that the Reigning Inferno event came out. So yeah, if you guys are worrying that this mask is gonna be going away, it's not gonna go away. It's just the discount. It's gonna be going away. So yeah, I want to go ahead and give you guys a heads up on that. But there is an item that's gonna be going away after the event ends. And also there's some other items too, but the first item is of course the Reigning Inferno. Actually no, not the Reigning Inferno. Whoops, that's the wrong thing I'm reading. There we go. I was reading the wrong thing. The next item is of course the Volcanic Destruction Blast event emote, and it's gonna be costing you 10,000 steel. And for the people who do not know or watch Dragon Ball Z, so this is basically of you trying to do, of course, your Kamehameha to your opponent. But you know, when you try to go ahead and do it, and then you try to go ahead and release it, nothing actually happens. It's basically kind of like a troll emote. You think that you're gonna go ahead and do a freaking Kamehameha at somebody, but nothing happens. It's basically a troll emote, and I hate it. Nah, I love it. It's just funny. But yeah, dude, that really sucks. It would have been really cool if you were able to go ahead and like shoot freaking a fireball out of your hands. But unfortunately, you don't, which is disappointing. But you know what? Whatever. It's still funny though. So yeah, it's a funny emote. So yeah, so this emote is actually gonna be going away once the event ends too. So yeah. Also, here are some other items that are going to be going away too once the event ends, but you'll be able to go ahead and get these items for free. You don't have to buy them, you get them for free and just by playing the game. So yeah, so let's go ahead and talk about some of these items. So yeah, like I said before, these items are free. There is actually no event pass in this event because the event pass actually came out, I think it came, if I remember, it came out 2 years after this event came, because when this event came, there was actually no event pass at the time because the event pass came out 2 years later. So yeah, but yeah, so for anybody who does not know, before we got ourselves, of course, an event pass in For Honor, this is how we were able to go ahead and get some of these items before. And the items that you will get were actually randomized, and it depends on what character you get it. So there's actually a total of 5 items in this event. So that is, of course, the first thing is the Area of Daybreak Battle Outfit, the Flame Rider Ornament, and of course the Reigning Inferno effect for, of course, the the Idol effect, the Execution effect, and of course the emote effect. So yeah, so if you guys want to know how to go ahead and get these items, well, you get these items by just playing the game. That's it. You just go ahead and get them by playing the game. You can either play, of course, the event game mode, or you'll be able to go ahead and get it by playing the other game modes. But the one thing that you guys have to go ahead and understand is the items that you're going to be getting is randomized. So say that if you're playing as the Berserker and you'll be able to go ahead and get like a battle outfit, there's a 50% chance that the battle outfit that you got might not be for the Berserker. It will either be for, like, say the Warden, and that right there, that's how it was before in For Honor. Some of the items, some of the events in For Honor, this is how we were able to go ahead and get some of the event items. There was no battle pass, not battle pass. There was no event pass at the time. Some of the items were randomized. So if you guys, want to go ahead and get the battle outfits or the ornaments or the effects for a specific character in For Honor, you just have to go ahead and keep playing, the game until you see your character's name there, and you'll be able to go ahead and get it. And like I said before, it's a total of 5 items: the battle outfit, the ornament, and of course the three different effects for the idol effect, the execution effect, and of course the emote effect. So yeah, It's a bit of a hassle to go ahead and do it, because I know when I was trying to go ahead and get some of the items, sometimes I'll be able to go ahead and miss a certain type of item for a certain character. So yeah, it was a pain in the ass back then. But you know what? Now that we have event passes in For Honor, the event passes make things a lot more easier than it was before. But yeah, so we still have this right here. But yeah, so like I said before, you'll be able to go ahead and get these items, but it's randomized. So like I said, 50% chance if you're gonna get it for your specific hero. So yeah, but if you guys don't want to go ahead and go through the hassle on doing that, there's also a bundle in For Honor. There's actually a Reign Inferno bundle, and you'll be able to go ahead and purchase the bundle. And the bundle is actually, one per character, and you'll be able to go ahead and get some items with it too. So if you guys want to go ahead and get, of course, the Reign Inferno Illustrious outfit, of course, the Volcanic Destruction Blast emote, and of course the other items, the battle outfit, the Flame Rider ornament, the Reign Inferno effects, you'll be able to go ahead and get these items in the bundle, and you have to go ahead and pay with steel. But the one thing is, for the people who do not know, if you manage to go ahead and get like any of these items, say if you got the battle outfit, that right there will reduce the price of the bundle, and you'll be able to go ahead and get the bundle at a discount too. So like say if you get, of course, the battle outfit, the ornament, or the effect, that right there, it will reduce the price of the bundle, and you'll be able to go ahead and get some of the items at a cheaper price. So yeah, I just want to go ahead and get that out, just in case for the people who do not know, because I know it sounds a little bit confusing, and that's how it was back then, when For Honor had its events. You'd be able to go ahead and get some of the items randomized, but now since we have, of course, the event pass, it will make things a lot more easier to go ahead and get the items for basically all the characters of For Honor, instead of you struggling trying to go ahead and get them. The same thing as how we get it with the coveting games, with of course, the Holocaust Masquerade and the Chimera Banquet. That's still happening, and of course in those events. But yeah, it's been happening a lot in For Honor before, not right now with the event pass, so that's a lot easier. Also, with the event weapons, yes, we do have event weapons available during this event. And it's actually available for all the characters of For Honor, which is awesome, which means the Kyoshin, the Pirate, and the Medjai are going to be getting themselves event weapons too. So if anybody has been wanting to go ahead and get some fiery looking weapons for your characters, go ahead and get them, and you just get them by just playing the game. Now, what I just talked about, of course, the event items, the event weapons, it's still the same thing as how it always been. You have to go ahead and play a specific hero in For Honor, and you'll be able to go ahead and get the 3 different types of event weapon pieces. And once you go ahead and get those weapon pieces, you'll be able to go ahead and move on to the next hero. So say if you're playing as the Warden, and you play as the Warden, and then you'll be able to go ahead and get all of the Warden's 3 weapon pieces, you'll be able to go ahead and play another character, and you have to go ahead and play another character in order for you to go ahead and get them their event weapons. Because if you just keep on playing as the Warden over and over and over again, you're just going to be getting event weapons just for the Warden. You're not going to be able to go ahead and get it for the other heroes. It's not the same thing as, well, of course, with the event items. If you keep playing as, of course, like the Berserker, if you keep just playing as a Berserker, you'll be able to go ahead and get some random items for all the heroes, unlock their event items. But the weapons, no, different story. You have to keep playing as a different character if you want to go ahead and get another character's event weapons too. So yeah. So I want to go ahead and get that out of the way, just in case for the people who are confused about that. So I want to go ahead and give you guys every good information that I have. So yeah, because like I said, I've been part of For Honor for, ever since the beta. So I've been around for a long time. So I know what I'm talking about. So the next and final thing is we're going to be talking about is, of course, the limited time game mode, which is the Inferno Dominion. And this is actually going to be available during the event. So yeah, so let's go ahead and talk about this. It's going to be quickly. So yeah. So what is this limited time game all about? So this is survive the wrath of Mount Ignis, which is of course the volcano that's, you know, in For Honor, with a fiery variation of Dominion. Fight for capture points and use the flames to your own advantage. And that's of course the description of this event game mode. So basically, this event game mode is of course a Dominion game mode, but it has a bit of a twist to it. So all of this takes place in the map Citadel Gate. There were some parts in the map that is actually on fire. There's actually ashes falling from the sky because of the volcanic eruption for the volcano, which is, you know, Mount Ignis. And you also see in the background, you see the volcano in the background. If you're in the map, you see it in the background, which is really, really cool looking. You see the lava pouring out of the volcano. And also in this event game mode, there's actually an attack boost in the middle. Feats are disabled in this event game mode. And the only way for you to go ahead and get points in this event game mode, it's just A and C. B, there's actually no points in B. You only get points by A and C. That's about it. But in B, there's no capture point on B. You actually do get the, you know, you do actually are able to go ahead and capture B, but you actually get no points from it. So yeah. And also, when you go ahead and try to capture a zone in For Honor, in the event game mode, and if you have an opponent in with you, so say if you're protecting the zone, or say if the enemy is protecting the zone, you or the enemy goes into that zone, and then all of a sudden walls of fire appears, and that only happens if you or another opponent is in there. And the fires would just stay there until one of the other defeats the other person. And also, if somebody and some of your teammates comes ahead and tries to go ahead and join into the battle, they will actually receive some damage, of course, from the firewall that happens right there. So yeah, so in order for you to go ahead and get rid of course, the firewall that's surrounding the capture point, you have to go ahead and defeat your opponent, and then the firewall will go away. But if somebody else comes in there, like if the opponent's teammate comes in there, then the firewalls come back up. So yeah. So I just want to go ahead and get that out of the way, just in case for the people who do not know. And the firewall only happens on capture zone A and on zone C. It does not happen on zone B. It's just on A and on C. So yeah, I just want to go ahead and get that out of the way. And that's about it. So yeah, guys, that's everything that I had to go ahead and talk about there. About the Radiant Inferno Throwback event. Also, of course, the Extra XP Week Fest. So hopefully I was able to go ahead and give you guys a bunch of information about it. And hopefully this was helpful. And hope you guys enjoyed this video. And hopefully you guys enjoy your time playing the event game mode, which I'm doing right now. I'm trying to go ahead and get some of the items for some of the characters that weren't around during the time when of course the event came out. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys on the next video. Stay tuned, cool guys. Bye.